Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be going over how to play the red belt song, which is Simple Gifts. This one, quite honestly, is the hardest one in recorder karate. I think it's even harder than the black belt. So once you get through this one, you're going to think everything else is a breeze. So there is a new note in this one we need to learn before we even start, and that is our low D. So our low D is 3 fingers and 3 fingers with our thumb on the back. So remember, we have high D that we learned 2 songs ago, which we know was our middle finger on top and no thumb on the back. But low D, the one under the staff, remember the dog who was digging under, that's what this note is. And it is 3 fingers and 3 fingers. So the only fingers we're not using right now are our pinkies. Everything else is pressed down. This note can be hard to play at first because it is so low. When you go to play this one, you want to think super soft, gentle air, like a whisper. And it can help if you're still squeaking on it to make sure that the inside of your mouth is nice and open, almost like you're yawning, but you're not actually going to yawn. So the low D sounds like this. Nice and low and gentle. And this song actually starts with a D, so you'll need this note right away in it. Let's go ahead and look through the rhythm of the song, though. So let's start by saying our TTs and TAs. 1, 2, here we go. T, T, ta, T, 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 ta, T, T, ta, T, T, ta, 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 T, T, ta, ta, T, T, ta, 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 T, T, ta, T, T, ta, T, T, ta, 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 T, T, ta, ta, ta. There are a lot of TTs in this one, or eighth notes as we know they're called. That's what makes this one so hard, and because it feels like it moves a little faster because of all of those TTs. Let's go through and do our pitch names now. So remember, we're using every good boy does fine for lines and face for space. And we know that that note under the staff is the dog digging. So it's low D. So let's go ahead and say our pitches. 1, 2, slowly, here we go. D, D, G, G, A, B, G, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, A, 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 G, A, B, A, D, 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 G, 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 A, B, B, C, D, C, B, A, B, B, A, G, G, G. Now you'll notice this song uses both Ds, the low D that we're learning in this one and the high D that we learned 2 songs ago. So make sure that you know the difference in your fingering. The low D is the 3 and 3, and the high D is your middle finger with no thumb on the back. So there is a very important difference there. All right, let's go ahead now and let's sing this one. 1, 2, here we go. D, D, G, G, A, B, G, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, A, G, A, B, A, D, 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 G, 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 A, B, B, C, D, C, B, A, B, B, A, G, G, G. So the biggest, most difficult part of the song is the jump between D to G. Anytime we have that low D, you're going to notice that the next note's either another D or a G. So we have D, D, G here. We have D, 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 G there. So that movement from D to G is simply picking up all of your bottom fingers. So D, G, D, G. If you find that hard, practice it a bunch of times, picking up and setting back down. D, G, D, G. Do that as much as you need to make sure it's comfortable. Now, the next hardest thing in this song in terms of what your fingers need to do is this part right here that I'm circling with the mouse, the B, C, D, D, C, B, because it's all done with your top hand. So it's B, C, D, D, C, B. B, C, D, D, C, B. Do that slowly as much as you need to. If you need to take it out of the rhythm entirely and just play B, C, D, D, C, B, that's fine too. However, you need to do it to make it work for you. Make sure you do put it back with the rhythm for when we play the song, though. All right, go back, practice what you need to. If you're ready, we're now going to sing and add our fingers to it. So I can no longer mirror with you when I'm playing because when I use my bottom hand, I need to make sure my left hand is on the bottom, or on the top, and that my right hand is on the bottom. So I am going to be switching to playing correctly for me now. So we're going to look opposite of each other instead of exactly the same like we normally do. All right, because my left hand is now where it's supposed to be on top. All right, we're going to sing with fingers. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. D, D, G, G, A, B, G, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, A, G, A, B, A, D, 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 G, 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 A, B, B, C, D, C, B, A, B, B, A, G, G, G. All right, do that as many times as you need to get it comfortable with your fingers. But in this video, we're gonna go ahead and play it now. So set yourself up for success. Your first note is low D, so everything's down but the pinkies. And here we go. 1, 2, gentle airplay. And that is the red belt. Good luck practicing.